Hi, and welcome to our presentation on project planning, problem understanding, and concept development for the ME 2110 final competition. In order to fully explain our approach to the project, we'll start by talking about the planning tools that we used, and from there, move on to how we finalized our design requirements, and end with our design implementation plans along with a summary. This job responsibility matrix was created to identify the responsibilities of each team member while also specifying the level of responsibility that each member would fulfill in completing their tasks. Now, given the small team size, it would be rather difficult for us to free any member of responsibility for any of the tasks. Hence, we decided that every member would hold some level of responsibility in fulfilling every task that we had. Assignments were made based on a trade off between the team member's skill, interest, and availability to perform them.
Here we see the Gantt chart, which allows us as a team to see how much time we need to give a specific task. If the week is highlighted, we know that the task needs to be worked on starting from the Thursday of the previous week. This table is used to display the sub-goals that we need to accomplish in order to have a functioning fine machine completed on time. The creation of this table revealed that written reports will take more time than we initially thought, rivaling many of our machine's main functions for time allocated.
This is the prioritization matrix. We've assigned high or low values to all the tasks needed to be accomplished in the designing of the project. This allows us to define the relative importance of each task and then coordinate what time and resources should be allotted to each task. We have found that programming all the subfunctions to be the most important because without the programming being correct, you essentially don't have anything that runs.
By using the other planning tools that you have seen, a house of quality can be created. In the house of quality, the customer needs are ranked based on importance. The three most important competition aspects are safety, automatic startup, and doesn't go over the time limit, which were both ranked with an importance of 10. This is because the disqualification rules and point system involved with the competition, which means the machine needs to be safe and start correctly in order to not get a score of 0. Using the competition's most important ratings and relationship matrix, the most significant engineering requirements is revealed to be consistency, followed closely behind by material selection. The house of quality reveals the most important aspects our team will need to focus on throughout the creation of the final project. This function tree shows the four most important tasks that need to be achieved. It shows the actual tasks the competition machine must do to pass the final class challenge. The main functions are broken down into sub-functions whenever applicable to adjust specific characteristics of each task on the second level of the function tree. The tool is used to begin generating conceptual solutions for accomplishing the final assignment.
This specification list was created to comply with the requirements set from the House of Quality that you just saw. The specifications mentioned deal with health, safety, and environment norms, along with aspects directly related to machine performance. The most difficult group of specifications to set was the one which addressed the forces on the machine during runtime, because this involved analyzing the weight distribution of the machine as well as looking at systems that do not tamper much with its structural integrity.
Here we have the morphological chart, where we use the subfunctions from the function tree and offer possible solutions. We can extend to the TIE fighter using motorized rail extensions, scissor extensions, or a wheel on a hinge. Remove the TIE fighter with a wall pushing it, a scoop pushing it, or flip it with a scoop. For the torpedo launch, we have to align to the Death Star, and we can rotate toward the Death Star using a motor, or move the entire machine towards the Death Star. Time-coordinated launching mechanism requires a pneumatic launcher or time release down an inclined plane. To gather the fleet, we must extend towards the fleet using the same extensions as the TIE fighter. And to gather the ships, we can pull using a wall, vacuum resection them up, rotate with an arm and a hook to swing them onto our side. Raising the Millennium Golf Ball requires us to extend safely using either a scissor lift, hydraulics. They use a falling weight to propel the ball forward or up, and as long as it doesn't fall over. So we need a solid base structure and high strength materials.
In conclusion, we have limited time to complete each sub-goal, and as a team, we need to be very efficient with our task and work. By planning everything out as detailed as we did, we are able to be as efficient and productive as we need. Thank you for listening.